Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome back to the channel and welcome to your new moon angel readings, where we are asking, are your wishes and intentions on track, especially as we are moving towards a brand new year. For anyone particularly interested in understanding the actual dynamics of this particular new moon in Capricorn, I have already posted a moon update. This is the 13th moon of 2022, and the overall dynamics are absolutely primed to support the expansion of wishes and intentions. I've already posted a different video all about the moon and the coming moon month and how to use that incoming astro energy in your wishes and in your intentions. So without further ado, let's draw your cards. There is the first one to guide you in to these readings as we fast approach a whole new year. Okay, so reading number one. Reading number one, you have Taurus, cultivate. Reading number two, you have the card of dignified, strength. And reading number three, the card of Mars, motion. Okay. Let's draw your runes and then a charm. Reading one, you have the rune of the spiritual warrior. Reading two, you have the rune of possessions, nourishment. Reading three, you have the rune of gateway. Let's look at some charms. Okay, reading one, you have the Tudor rose. I hope you can see that. Okay, reading two, you have the flamingo. Reading three, best friends. Can you guys see that? I hope the camera is focusing enough. It says best friends. Okay. Beautiful people, I will leave the reading running for just a few moments longer, and you guys can sit with this as long as you need to guide you in. The timestamps are in the information box below and the comments, just so that it's easy to access for phone users. Tons and tons of love, and I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Hey, welcome. Reading number one. Now you have been guided to the reading by Taurus, cultivate, the rune of the spiritual warrior, and also the Tudor rose. The Tudor rose actually tends to suggest the end of some form of difficulty or conflict, and we're seeing things here, I think, move forwards. Now we are asking your angels, what are your wishes and intentions on track? So we will draw a moon card and also a moon counter. For those of you who are connected to me through Patreon, we actually did part of the tutorial on Patreon this month. I actually talked about making your own moon cards and your own moon counters. Now this is really, really interesting, the way this counter has come out. So first of all, you have, well, a personal issue reaches resolution. Lovely. So something that's been causing you conflict is coming to an end. Okay, and it's time to cultivate and move something forwards. What I also see is some introspection going on here. This is a point where the energy is really supporting you in looking very closely at your new moon wishes and intentions. Let's draw more cards and see what we're shown. There's no need to worry. Gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations and environments. No need to worry. A personal issue reaches resolution. Something is coming to an end that has been causing you a conflict. I think it has been getting in the way of you being able to, it's not even just set clear wishes and intentions. I think to some extent it's caused you to, for some of you, literally to go inside of yourselves, to sort of have to retreat internally, maybe even to recoup or recover. Really interesting, recover. It's like recover. What else do we have here? We have cherubim. Look to the stars, accept keys and codes of stellar wisdom. Six of Ariel. Material needs get fulfilled in a magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. This is very interesting. Nine of Michael, your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt or worry to your angels. Okay. And one more for the moment. Rat. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Okay. Let's look at these cards for now. Something is coming to an end here. Now this is the waning crescent moon. So it's in its final stage of waning. Coming in with full moon in Cancer. So something is reaching a resolution. Something has got in the way of you being able to, it's almost like hold the energy of your intentions. That's what I think we're really being shown here. Now this is an extraordinary new moon when there is an opportunity to completely reset. Are your wishes and intentions on track? Can we be given more information about how to help you to be on track? Now, reading number one, I think it's not that your wishes and intentions aren't on track, but I think you've been literally sidetracked. Something got in the way. It took up too much of your time and energy. Because it's reaching a conclusion, it's coming to its natural end in a really good way. See, I think you've done the inner work to create this potential. For some of you, your wishes and intentions have also been about, up until now, resolving some historical problems. Your uppermost desires have been focused on, you know, whether this was a clear, conscious intention or a wish, or whether you've been absolutely focusing on it. And of course, you know, what we focus on in many ways, those are our intentions. You know, where we give our attention, that is where the intention gets focused. You know, that's what we understand from the law of attraction and the science that comes into all these things. So I think you've had to, by default, by necessity, by external circumstances, I think you have had to focus on something that has maybe pressed buttons, brought things to the surface. So whether you have consciously or unconsciously been aware of it, your focus, your intention has been about finding a resolution to something that has kind of basically given you a bit of jip, really, is probably the way to say it. Now, that's coming to an end. You've done the internal work. Let's draw another moon counter. Okay, how interesting. Now we have a slightly larger crescent moon, but this is the waxing crescent moon. So we have the waning crescent, the waxing crescent. This is the final stage of the moon, and this is the new beginning. It's when we set our new moon wishes and intentions. And it's kind of like, if you think of setting your new moon wishes and intentions as setting your sat-nav or your GPS, your guidance system, planning your route. When we move into this point, the waxing crescent moon, it's like we're coming out of the parking lot. If you've been stationary and focused to plan what your next move is going to be, this is the coming out of the parking lot and starting to move towards, in real terms, your goals. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Look to the stars, accept keys and codes of stellar wisdom. Be true to yourself. When you give, you also receive. I think your resistance to change is now shifting because something is coming in here. Something unexpected that will, I think it's going to change the focus of your wishes and intentions. Reading number 1. That, I think, is one of the biggest and the most predominant message in your reading. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release any feelings of regret, guilt, or worry. If you feel that something that you have wanted but haven't quite been able to manifest, or almost as if you've ended up feeling like it's so big, it was such a big dream or a wish, that somehow, almost as if you told yourself you were dreaming too big, and stuff has been going on. Actually, I think the message is very clear for you here. The stuff that's been going on has been going on because there was something, the residue of something internally that had to be resolved and fixed in order to then clear you to step into the new beginning. Something is coming in here, and your angels are actually very clearly saying to you, this is coming to an end. There's no need to worry. Something is going to come to you that will enable you to move something significantly forwards. I think in real terms, it's now time to shift away from the removal of blocks or the sorting of things out to absolutely being completely and utterly focused on the end goal. And in your focus on the end goal, to hold that intent, hold that wish with real clarity. And it's holding the bigger picture. Sometimes a reading will so clearly say, look at the stuff, look at the steps, one small step at a time. I feel like your reading is actually saying to you, focus on the bigger outcome, focus on the end goal, keep that bigger vision in mind. Something is going to come here that there's a turning point. Something is happening now that is going to give you that crystal clear purpose, that crystal clear perspective. Let's draw some more cards. I'm going to draw some tarot cards, I think, next. Even though these are tarot cards, these are Archangel tarot cards, but I want to draw in another pack for you. Reading number 1. 1, 2, 3, and this card. 4. Okay, we have 6 of Pentacles. What a confirmation. Can you see something is being given? A gift is being given. Something is being handed over. Something is handed to you. and it's going to bear fruit. Seven of Swords. Look at this, conflict be gone. I love this card because this particular Seven of Swords, we see this figure here and this hand that just is like pushing the past away. It's like, you know, be gone. I'm not dealing with the conflict anymore. The Two of Swords is a card of conflict. This is seven, but it's like this person is carrying the two and saying, no, not doing this anymore. I'm no longer involved in that. That's not my bag. I'm not wearing that cloak anymore, literally. And it's like the trees are kind of bowing in and really validating this very crystal clear decision, something that has previously been giving you a problem. You have reached a point where you're like, you know, I'm not doing it anymore. No, I am saying no to that. Goodbye, you're in the past. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, not for me anymore. And it feels both grounding, humbling. There's an honor here coming through. Wow. Reading number one, Page of Chalices. Something's given to you that will bear fruit. This is helping. This is absolutely the time to use this new moon and use this new moon energy to set very clear wishes and intentions about your bigger goal, your real wishes. We have like an Aladdin with a lamp here. Page of Chalices. And we're seeing these wishes and intentions flow into the universe, unencumbered. Yeah, look at this and look at this. What did I say about Two of Swords? Conflict be gone. This is such an interesting card. We have the moon. Yes, look at this, and it's exactly the same. We have the, you know, the waning crescent moon above. And what we're seeing here is this spiraling energy, these colours coming into the background here. Do you know, this is really interesting, reading number one. I feel as if you have learned, well, you've either learned or something's coming in to your world that will allow you to create a silver lining from a conflict, that will allow you to manifest out of something that was quite taxing for you. Out of that, something really good is coming. The energy is rising. Literally, something that was a conflict becomes a source of inspiration. It could be as simple as you making a really clear, conscious choice to say, do you know what? I don't like the way that was done. I'm going to do it differently. But you are absolutely finding a silver lining from something that previously was a problem to you, and it comes to an end. We're seeing rainbow colours here coming in. Something that used to cause you immense difficulty, you're not only leaving it behind, but you're using something. Maybe it's the life lessons that you gained. Maybe it's the resilience. Maybe it's your own integrity, your own strength. But you're using something that you have gained from a conflict or a period of where something was causing you to think a lot about stuff. You're using that to move something forwards. Reading number one, your message is really, really clear here. Focus on the bigger picture. This has come to an end. It absolutely has come to an end. Fascinatingly, something is coming to you that's going to create. Yeah, be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Something is coming to you that will create this incredible shift where one door closes or something naturally comes to an end or reaches its completion, and you can now cultivate you, the bigger picture you, at this incredible and amazing new moon. Do check out the new moon, well, it's the whole moon month video that I've uploaded, because I will give, or I have given, detailed information about this specific moon, the dynamics. Jupiter, who is all about expansion, renewed positivity, optimism, hope, is aligning with this new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is an ambitious moon. Capricorn asks us to aim high and to put it into action, to make it happen, to make it real. Really, really, really beautiful energy. I'm going to draw another angel card just to complete your reading. Reading number 1, and there is your card. Angel of Dreams. Yes, beautiful, beautiful card. This card is an absolute confirmation for you, reading number 1, to believe in your dreams. Also listen to your dreams, information, guidance coming through in your dreams. If you keep a dream journal, listen to your dreams. If you don't keep a dream journal, you may want to. One way that you can, even if you don't have a good recall of your dreams, one way that you can learn to recall your dreams is actually to set an alarm clock. I don't know whether I'd want to do it ongoing, although personally I quite often remember my dreams anyway. But if you don't have good recall, sometimes you can set perhaps a quiet alarm just to stir you a little bit, and it just brings your focus sort of not completely out of sleep, but into that zone where you are conscious and aware of what you have been dreaming. Either way, I think ultimately this card is really saying it is time for dreams to come true for you. This is a turning point in the year. It is the 13th moon of the year. We don't always get 13 new moons in a year. 2022 we do. 2023 we don't. 2024 we just squeeze in a 13th new moon into the year. But yeah, this is a very special moon. It's also, as a 13th moon in tribal traditions, it's the culmination of a significant amount of learning. So it carries a very big karmic turning point for us each, if you are interested in that in those traditions. I've spoken about those in the moon month video as well. So what a confirmation. Reading number 1, it is time for you to focus wholeheartedly on the bigger picture with your wishes and your intentions. Do align those with the bigger goal. Don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid to put those ambitions out into the universe, because the energy here is with you for those to get going and for you to be supported and shown step by step how to get there, how to bring your wishes. I mean, this really is like Aladdin and the lamp, to bring your wishes to fulfillment. Beautiful, beautiful. Reading number 1, people. I wish you the most amazing 2023. In many ways, this, as the 13th moon, is the turning point that takes our wishes and goals and intentions, our resolutions for the coming year. It's where we begin to set those thoughts and align our energy with where we wish to go for this next new year. Such a powerful time. I am sending you every blessing in the world, and this is looking unbelievably amazing and really, really stunningly positive for you for the coming year. Tons and tons of love to you, reading number 1. Don't forget to subscribe. Press the little bell icon if you'd like to get all of my readings as I upload them. I usually post 2 or 3 pick a card readings every week. It depends, it varies depending on my world. I always do a moon month update with lots of detailed information about every stage and phase of the moon, so that you can align your real manifestations with the energy and incoming energy and flow of the moon. So yeah, if you'd like to do that, then do click the subscribe and bell icon. I also do give away tons of stuff as well. It's my way of contributing back to you on this channel. I give away a free private reading, some oracle cards. I do all kinds of stuff, tutorials on Patreon. So do check out all the links in the information box if there is anything that you would like to connect to, be a part of, or indeed find in terms of free resources that are available for you to use in your manifestations ongoing. Reading number 1, just sending you the biggest hug in the world. Welcome, reading number 2. You have been guided into this reading by the dignified card, Strength. And we have possessions, nourishment. This speaks of unexpected rewards and gains. Ambition satisfied, which is very interesting because this new moon is, it's a Capricorn new moon. Capricorn is an energy that supports ambition, big ideas, big goals, big dreams, but also putting them into reality. And we of course today are asking, are your wishes and intentions on track? Can your angels, the angels, give you guidance, advice as to how to move things forwards? Indeed, any information. So let's put this up here. You also have flamingo energy. We'll speak about that in just one moment. I'm going to draw a Moonology card. And it's interesting. I feel like there is a lot of moon energy around you. I don't normally use this many cards from this pack, but I'm going to today. I'm also going to use some moon counters. If you're on Patreon, for those of you who are new to my channel, I do tutorials on Patreon, and we actually did this month's tutorial is about learning to use the moon in your readings, and also we looked at making your own cards and your own counters. So I'm going to do, here we go. This is very interesting. Lots and lots and lots of very powerful moon energy around you. Okay, let's place those counters there and look at all these moon cards that came out for you. Okay, so look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. You're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. Now this is interesting because we've got 2 gibbous moons coming here. One is slightly larger than the other, so something's diminishing, and we also have a crescent moon. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay, I'm going to move those over. Place these here for you. Okay. What I'm seeing here is something that you've been wanting to get going is literally about to emerge. You're very close to achieving your goal. We're seeing this energy. I feel like you've been teetering on the edge of it emerging. Unexpected rewards, goals, surprises, ambitions satisfied, teetering, balancing things. Let's see what other cards we're shown reading number 2 within the next few weeks. Wow. Courage. Be courageous. Stand up for your beliefs. Reading number 2. This is really interesting. Archangel Amethyst. Purify your life with love. Prepare for something better. Whale. Live as a fully conscious being. Aligning your energy as above, so below. Strength. Dignified. Okay. 10 of Ariel. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. 3 of Raphael. Reasons to celebrate. Fabulous. Community of friends. Happy announcements. You have Knight of Gabriel, time to take action. Here we go, it's time to take action. It's saying it twice here, really powerful affirmation for you. Great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. You're very close to achieving something, reading number 2. One of your goals, your ambitions, something you've been probably setting wishes and intentions for possibly quite a while is about to come to fruition. It's like it's about to land. Queen of Ariel, mature, practical, generous, happy, nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful. Something is about to come to fruition in terms of your wishes and intentions being on track. Your angels are really, really clear. Your wishes and intentions are on track. You're very, very, very close to achieving something or for something really landing. So fascinating, because this is quite different to reading number 1. I don't know why I'm voicing that, because we don't need to mix our readings, but I know sometimes people are drawn to more than one reading and they impact on more than one area, particularly with the new moon readings, more than one area of your manifestations. What we're seeing today in this reading is to focus your wishes and intentions on something that you have been manifesting for a while, something that is in progress, that is nearing completion, or it's requiring the next step forwards. The 3 of Raphael, that point of celebration. This is about something in your world, reading number 2, that is at this point of near completion. It could be completion of a stage, rather like completing a book, and now it's the stage when you hold your intention to find the right publisher, for example, or you're launching a product. It's reached that point of it's going out in the world, and now you need to hold your focus on the success of that, the rewards coming in, unexpected rewards, gains, surprises, ambitions fulfilled. I love flamingo energy here coming in. Flamingos, I feel in this reading, it's very poised. Flamingos can stand on one leg. You know, they have balance, but they're also very flamboyant. They're visible. You can't miss a flamingo. If it was standing in a lake, usually there's lots of them together, but they're visible, they're flamboyant. I feel like for you guys, there is something about you standing in the spotlight, being seen. Something is about to, it's like everything is about illumination that creates a new beginning. Achievement that creates a new beginning. It's both success, reward, and in itself creating a new space of visibility, acknowledgement. As above, so below. It feels like a big success, reading number 2. I mean, sometimes a reading will indicate those beautiful little wins along the way. Those things that even sometimes only we ourselves understand it as a win. It's a little tiny thing, it's a gift, it's magic, and we receive many along the way. This is different, it's bigger. This is something you've been getting off the ground for a while. And now it's coming into this space of, you are in a space right here and right now of near completion. Your wishes and intentions are very, very much on track. What you have been actually making real is very, very nearly on track. You may have felt at times as if it was hard to hold on to the hope, the optimism of this real success coming in real terms. Sometimes we invest a vast amount in things And sometimes there's more than one avenue we have to explore and follow before we find exactly the right fit. But your intentions and wishes, reading number 2, are completely on track. This is something you have been working on. And it is time to take action to bring this to its fulfillment, holding that light as above, so below, holding that hope, that wonderful Sagittarius energy of the bigger outcome, the next phase of what you want this to achieve. If you've been working on those little win-wins, this is time to focus on the immediate outcome in your wishes and intentions and the realization of that, and guidance to know exactly what to do to make that happen. Although most of your reading really is saying to you, just hold your vision, hold your light, it's happening. You're very, very close. And there are going to be reasons to celebrate here. Be courageous. Whatever this win is, whether it is an actual something, we have courage here, Archangel Ariel. Be courageous, stand up for your beliefs. So whether this is a win with something like a product or a something, or it is a viewpoint and it's you, yourself, owning your own perspectives, having a voice, standing up with strength, with courage. What I'm seeing here is the huge potential for visibility for you, reading number 2, in some way, shape or form. Visibility absolutely coming through. Let's draw some tarot cards to see what other information we're given here. We have the Hermit. We have the 7 of Wands. Okay, let's look at these two first. You have the Hermit and you have the 7 of Wands. This is super amazing. Look at the bridge you're crossing and the illumination. This is almost potentially, if it is a product or an idea or a book, it may even be something you've kept under wraps while you've been working on it. And you have been approaching this in quite a step-by-step progressive way. 5 of Swords. Very, very interesting energy. And then the card of Justice. Reading number 2, this is the point where you reap the rewards of past efforts made. Something reaches, it's reaching its conclusion, it's reaching that point of reward. Something that you've faced in terms of, for some of you, it's the challenge. I want to say challenge in more than one way. Now, for some of you, it could literally have been the challenge of achieving something. If you were writing that book, it would be like putting your bum on the seat and making it actually happen, because we often all have a fantasy about loving the idea of writing a book. They do say everyone has a book in them. But to make that book happen, we have to actually physically sit down and do it. We have to write. And anyone who has written any amount of stuff will know that there are days when it just flows and it feels magical, and other days when we have to sit, we have to do the editing, we have to do the hard work as well. This is the point where something reaches that conclusion. The Justice, it comes into this point of, I want to say a point of success. For some of you, this point of success, interestingly enough, it could be something very real and very pragmatic. It could also be the overcoming of something. You've faced something. You've had to see something through here. but you've done it. Something you've kept under wraps. We're seeing celebration here. You reap the rewards of your past actions. This is what's coming in here. And that means it's time to take action, because firstly, we're seeing within the next few weeks. So in terms of your wishes and intentions, something coming in, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing what to do. This is the point where something is established and you get to move it forwards into the new phase, into the new point of emergence, whatever that is for you, in the uniqueness of your own world. I really feel, reading number 2, I want to draw more cards for you, so I'm going to do that. Let's draw a couple more astrology cards from a different pack, of course, just to see what we are shown. Lovely. 18, Lion's Mane, Leadership. Fabulous, 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 fabulous. We see Mercury here and Uranus. Uranus is the great awakener. Mercury is the communicator. We're seeing the scales here, something coming into balance. Leadership, Lion's Mane. This is the point where you are visible. I mean, look how visible this lion is. It's like you light up. Something comes into your world. I say comes into your world. Actually, I want to voice that very differently. Something that you have achieved. It's not like something suddenly landing. It's something that you have achieved. You have climbed the ladder. You've climbed that stairway to success. You have made this happen. You have had the courage to see it through. You have walked tall. You've stood on your principles. You've done the work. You've put your bum on the seat and written the book. Lion's Mane, Leadership. You are about to become visible. Loving it. So hold your focus, hold your intention on this completion, this visibility, this outcome. We also have the card Jurgen Satcher, I think is how you pronounce it. Now this is Mars in Pluto. Mars is the Aries energy. Mars rules Aries here. Transfiguration. This is a bit like, for me, the card of the Tower. It's like we reach a conclusion and we can now build on something. Mars energy and Pluto, rebirth. Something transforming in your world. A turning point, a magnificent turning point based on the work that you have done and your own fundamental achievements. Reading number 2. Big, big, big respect to you, and absolutely you deserve it. Makuna is our last card, Journey. I'll just give you the numbers for those of you that like to hear those. We have 18, 22 and 16. Isn't this interesting? Again, we have Mercury and Uranus again. Look at this eye, the visibility. We have a cauldron. Your capacity to create, to be transformative. I really feel you are going to be visible. You'll be seen as somebody who can make a difference. Instinctively knowing what to do. Great passion for a cause. All these magic beans here in this card. Visibility. You become, maybe some of you suddenly become an influencer. If that is the work that you have been doing, you know, in quite a public way, visibility. You become an influencer. You become somebody who is known as someone who can see the bigger picture. Someone who's climbed the ladder of success. Someone who holds that higher vision. Someone who can create things. Someone knowledgeable. Someone who connects, who channels. Whatever this is for you, beautiful reading number 2 people, This is absolutely so close. You are so close to something that you have been working on, investing in, manifesting. Your visions, your wishes, your intentions are on track. Hold them. Hold that near completion. Prioritize that. If you are writing 10 new moon wishes and 10 new moon intentions, make sure at the top of your list you hold that point of completion before then moving into potentially the ongoing goals and the next phase. But something is so near to completion here that is the area to really hold your intent and focus on for this new moon. Reading number 2, this is magnificent. It's about, I feel like you could literally become an influencer, an awakener, someone who helps people to create change. You help to initiate change. You help to move things forwards. You assist in some, the very essence of you and what you have done that now comes to a conclusion and a completion. It's not even a conclusion, it's a completion. A conclusion would mean an ending. This is a completion. It's different. It's a completion of something that allows you, it's like your springboard into the next phase, and you are transformational. I think you probably are very visible and people see you as an influencer, as somebody who can create change, as someone they can look up to, as someone who can see the bigger picture, as someone who can help others stay on course, as somebody who holds the balanced, dignified perspective. Whatever this is you reaching that point of significant achievement, growth, celebration. Loving your reading number 2, just loving it. So if you'd like to get notification of any of my readings as soon as I upload them, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, they should come into your stream. I do a ton of extra stuff. I post a monthly moon rundown if you're interested in really understanding how the moon and the incoming energy, very specifically with all of the astrological stuff that's going on, is potentially there to help you with your manifesting and your process of manifestation. Do check out my moon update. All of these videos are on my channel, so you can look at the video list there. I do also do a free prize draw for my subscribers. I have a whole free library. I will just put every possible link that might be valuable to you in the information box and also the comments, so that it's really accessible for phone users. If you scroll down below the timestamps for these videos, you should find anything and everything that might be helpful to you. Tons and tons and tons of love. Reading number 3, welcome. You have Mars motion. Interesting, Mars and motion and gateway. Gateway tends to suggest a pause and an opportunity to reflect and review. And yet Mars wants you to move ahead. And we have the charm of best friends. Let's draw some more cards and see what we are shown for you. Okay. Your first moon card is a personal issue reaches resolution. This is interesting. This came out in reading number 1. Now I'm going to draw some moon counters. If you are new to my channel, on my Patreon, in my Patreon work, I suppose, my Patreon place, I do a tutorial every month, and this month's tutorial we actually were looking at how to use the moon in your readings, but we also made moon counters as well. I think it's wonderful. I'm really big on people making their own cards, their own counters. I often include these things in my tutorials. Okay, so we have 2 moons, both crescent moons. We're moving from something that's right at its point of beginning, and it's starting to gather momentum. Let's draw an affirmation card as well. We have Angel of Soulmates. Very interesting. In fact, okay, let's move this here. Now, in light of that, we will use the Romance Angel cards. I haven't used them in the other two readings as they didn't seem to have that relationship focus. What are we shown here? Big happy changes. Brilliant idea, Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Mars motion. Be fair in all situations. Resolve your conflicts. We're seeing balancing coming in here. Archangel Raguel. We'll draw these in a moment. We have Butterfly. Be ready to transform with wisdom. The Lovers. This is just lovely. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments. The power of love. Wow, this is a relationship reading through and through. Beautiful Super Souls, reading number 3. If relationships are not on your agenda, this may actually not be the right reading for you. This is all about some aspect of relationship coming through, soulmate connections. We have lovers, we have big happy changes, we have something moving forwards. Now, it may be for some of you that some aspect of relationship, but probably for all of you, I think the message here is clear. Some aspect of relationship has been under review, whether it's an existing relationship where you were possibly not sure or not certain, or it's looking for a brand new relationship. Something is in a space of new beginnings and it's starting to move ahead. We're seeing a commitment to a move forwards. We're seeing transformation moving ahead, something moving from that chrysalis stage into the emerging of the butterfly, something coming into balance. If this is an existing relationship with someone where there was a problem, those conflicts can be resolved. Now, primarily, we were asking in this set of readings, are your wishes and intentions on track, and can we have more information? This is absolutely for those of you who are asking about love, relationships, in your wishes and intentions. I would say your wishes and intentions if you are seeking either a resolution within an existing relationship or you are seeking to find a soulmate. Your wishes and intentions are most definitely on track. Let's draw from some more cards. We have the card of children. Your love life is being affected by children. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Love yourself first. This is such an interesting reading. Reading number 3. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. A personal issue reaches resolution. I think you have been experiencing some aspect of aloneness, of separation. Now, whether this is an existing relationship where, as I said a moment ago, something hasn't been feeling quite right, maybe you have been, even if you are living with somebody in a full-on relationship, as if there is some distance between you. If you are looking for a soulmate connection, and you are single, you've been experiencing that space of singleness, that aloneness, that sense of separateness. If you are at the very early stages of meeting someone, you may have been wondering whether you want to move something forwards or not. This is about to shift. Oops. This is about to shift. Your wishes and intentions for harmony, for love, for connection are about to shift here. Big happy changes. Brilliant idea. Very interesting card here. Love yourself first. Children, I'm going to voice the different messages that are coming through here. Number one is about you being number one. The more you love yourself, the more attractive you are to others. There is a message in here for anyone who has had a wobble about their own self-esteem or their own value. The angels are saying at the top of your wishes and intentions lists, now we are focused on wishes and intentions in these readings, and guidance within those readings, within those wishes and intentions. If you think about writing 10 new moon wishes and 10 new moon intentions, that's quite traditional in terms of using the energy of a new moon. Wishes are focusing on our desires, they speak from the heart. Intentions are our commitment to follow through with things. I intend to do. I intend to love myself first. So, the 10 new moon wishes and intentions, there is guidance here about potentially putting at the top of your list some wishes with intentions that affirm you as being valuable, worthy. I commit to building my self-esteem. I commit to writing a daily affirmation. I commit to. And perhaps the wish might be, I wish to easily love myself. I wish to easily remove any self-doubt I have about my own worthiness. Those are the kinds of wishes that are being honoured if that is the message for you. You can then make lots of other wishes about the outcome of what you want, but if we know we have any form of a block within us, then we can use new moon wishes and intentions to remove those blocks in order to then have a good stream of energy through to the things that we wish to genuinely then manifest through our wishes and intentions. Now, something's going to move forwards here. Big happy changes. Children, your love life is being affected by children. I'm hearing more than one message from this card. For some of you, there are genuinely children involved. There is some discussion needed around how to navigate your relationship so that you can prioritize your relationship without not effectively looking after the children and caring for the children. Having your loyalty of your feelings to your children. We have these dogs sitting here and a little puppy. When we have children, sometimes, having children can push a couple apart. This is about maybe having a date night, setting up, having those conversations, having a date night, committing to getting a babysitter in, even if it's only once a month, so that you have that time together, bringing yourselves back together as a couple if you have felt as though you've been pushed apart. For others, the children aspect of this may be your inner child or somebody else's inner child activated. Heart-to-heart conversations are needed to process some of those underlying issues. And for some of you, it may be that you need also to become more playful within your relationship. If we get too serious, then we begin to not have fun, not to literally enjoy one another. Having the wisdom to be aware of this and bringing in that special time is coming through here as one of those messages that is being offered today. If that applies to your wishes and intentions, if you're run ragged and you're trying to work and look after a family, your top priority wish might be wishing for a timetable that will give you space to reconnect with your partner. Somebody asking for help with your childcare, asking for something that will allow a pause. The Rune of Gateway speaks of having a pause to be able to then have something you need and move something forward. You might want to ask your friends to help you. Reach out and ask. Maybe you don't feel you can reach out and ask. Your first wish might be, I wish to easily find the right people to support us to be able to have time together, if this is the area. So that's messages coming through around this children card. Brilliant idea. If you are in a relationship, or indeed if you're looking for one, having an idea of how to move something forwards. It could be joining a group, a brilliant idea, joining a group where you know you're going to meet people of like mind or of like soul. Maybe you've put that idea on hold. It's time to put it out there, take action. If you are, or you have an idea as to wanting to invite somebody out or reach out and connect with somebody, follow through with it. Big happy changes. Heart-to-heart conversations. Everything in this reading is about moving from a space of separation, addressing anything that has previously got in the way of you making clear choices from your heart, so that you then come together. And anything that has been causing a pause in your love life, that space of intimacy, that connection with another person. Everything in this reading is advising to focus on your wishes and intentions, to remove anything that has caused a sense of separation and commit to things that you can practically do to move things forwards. And the universe will support those choices and those actions. Whether that is prioritizing you, whether it's creating space as an existing couple, whether it's having those heart-to-heart conversations, and that could also be a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. I always think it's immensely valuable to have a regular, what I would call a regular sort of site meeting. I have regular site meetings with myself. I think they're quite good, where I really sit down and I have to be my own kind of foreman and my own manager, and I have to be the me that then does the work as well. And it's really helpful actually to sit down and have that kind of review, because it helps you to know what actions to take next, and also sometimes to address anything that may be floating around within my mind that's stopping me from taking those actions, any self-doubts, and maybe I need to reach out and ask for support or help. Everything in your reading number 3, is about moving something forwards. Moving away from separation, aloneness, feeling isolated in some way, shape or form, to being given exactly the support you need to find that everything comes together, the big happy changes occur. Any conflicts get talked through, creating, a new space of connection, of love. I'm going to draw some tarot cards for you, reading number 3. You have the card of the High Priestess. I'm seeing that one next, and that. Lots of cards coming out for you, reading 3. Now we have the High Priestess. We have the 8 of Wands. This is moving forwards. Oh my goodness me, the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Look at this beautiful doorway opening. I mean, wow, this is just magic. The magical doorway opening for you. The Eight of Wands, things moving forwards. Actually, I think very quickly. This is a new moon where the energy is primed for expansion. King of Wands. Oh my goodness me. Let me just move these cards along so we can get them all in. This is such a time of new beginnings for you. We have the King of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands, and then we have the King of Swords. This is a beautiful time, reading number 3, where you can be both focused on following your intuition, as well as keeping a really clear perspective on exactly what you want to manifest, and the magic will happen. Look at the zing coming in this card. Look at things just happening, that it's the magic, the sparkle, the chemistry returns. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. This is magic in motion and happening quickly. Trusting your intuition, trusting your guidance, whilst also holding a clear focus. This is exactly what we have just been saying about the difference between wishes and intentions. The energy of a wish is a desire from the heart. The energy of an intention is the clarity of mind to see it through. I intend to do. The High Priestess. Trusting your heart, following your heart. Moving things forwards. We are seeing so much energy moving something forwards. The magic, I want to say the chemistry. This feels as though the chemistry, the passion return. Whatever your situation, reading number 3, your reading is indicating that you have been experiencing some aspect of separation or aloneness. Hold your wishes and intentions very, very clearly. Make wishes that sing from the heart in every aspect of relationship that you wish to manifest. Then set intentions that hold with clarity your personal commitment to see them through. And I am seeing the magic happen very, very quickly. I really am seeing chemistry here. In real terms, Pentacles, it's this real, actual, physical making it happen. Wands, the sparkle, the magic, the passion, the imagination, the creativity. Eight of Wands. This is a fast moving card. It's a fast moving energy. Held within the High Priestess, the intuition, the emotions of love, the purity, and the power of the mind. Bringing something into fruition. We have this nest. It's like everything is contained, targeted, focused. It's like this King of Swords is literally orchestrating. Can you see? It's like he's a conductor of an orchestra. And there is a nest here with 2 swans. It's very interesting. Swans are an indication of love. You know, they are birds who make that beautiful heart shape with their when they sit together. I've seen many beautiful, beautiful photographs of swans creating that beautiful heart shape with their necks as they meet and connect. This is you orchestrating connection. This reading is so clear for you. Reading number 3, it is about love, it is about chemistry, it is about passion returning or coming to you after a period of potential separation, conflict, stuff getting sorted out, talked through, resolved, moved forwards, or indeed whether that conversation is with you in order to clear any obstacles within you, or whether it is a reaching out and receiving help, or it is a discussion with an existing partner and indeed new partners, so you really know that you are singing from the same page, orchestrating exactly the relationship you wish to manifest. This is getting sorted. Use your wishes and intentions. This is what your angels and and the angels are saying to you, you can move this forwards. You can start to feed it, fuel it. It will gather momentum. It will gather motion. And you know, right at the center of this chemistry, aside from the chemistry, the magic, the passion, I think you are also going to be best friends. It's that awesome, awesome foundation of magical, it's like the threads that are woven through a tapestry, and the tapestry is magic, full of chemistry, full of zing, full of aliveness. And then these threads that flow between are that of true soulmate friendship as well. This is such a beautiful reading number 3, and I am thrilled for you. Whether you are coming through a bad patch or a difficult patch in an existing relationship, or this is about the transformational emergence of a soulmate connection, the clarity here from your angels about using your wishes and intentions is really, really clear. Beautiful reading number 3. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been such a privilege to read for you. The world needs more love, and this is just gorgeous, magical, wonderful. Sending you just a billion hugs and so much love. Do keep us posted in the comments if you'd like to get my readings as soon as I upload them, and also my monthly moon updates. I've just uploaded one, and it will give you information about using all the phases of the moon in consciously manifesting, so that you can manifest your dreams and maintain them and be growing and thriving and evolving all of the time. So do check out that video, check out any that I post and upload. I will put a ton of links in the information box and the comments, because it's easier for phone users to access comments. I do lots and lots of different stuff, including on Patreon tutorials where we look at reading cards, runes. Indeed, this month, how to use the moon in your readings, and making stuff as well, making your own cards. Sometimes it just depends. I do a tutorial every single month depending on what the subject is. Super souls, thank you so much for joining me. It's an absolute privilege to read for you, and your energy is amazing in this new moon. It really is utterly beautiful. I'm thrilled for you. I really, really am. Tons and tons of love to you. I'll put all those links there. Just follow through below the timestamps if you want to check anything out. Tons and tons of love.